Happy birthday, Papa! What do you get a man that means everything to you? We decided to share just a taste of how you mean everything to us. So we asked your closest friends and family to take just 10 seconds, people, to answer the question, when I think of Jack, I think of...
Gather around everyone and lend me your ear. This short little story will bring you to tears. It's about a legendary mountain man named Black Jack Albert and his entire clan.
When I think of Jack Albert, I think of love, laughter, and a big family. I love you, Jack Albert. Happy birthday.
My son has given me a million reasons to be proud, but my proudest moment is telling others he is my son. Love you, Jackie.
What do I think of with Jack Albert? I guess first thing is family man, big time hunter, and a great friend. When I need help, I call Jack. He's a great guy, very energetic, athletic, just a super guy. I love him like a brother.
When I think of Uncle Jackie, I think of loving, caring, and someone with a very big heart. I salute you on this very special day. Happy birthday. Love you.
Jack, happy birthday, buddy. The Whack Master here, down in the barn with all the children. We've had a lot of good hunts in our days. Many great, some not so good. Things come to mind. The damn pole in the cabin up north, I still have a knot on my head. Gambino and all our little adventures. Running out of gas in the Dakotas, shooting a bunch of pheasants. And just good time with you and your children. So wishing you a wonderful 70th. I'm getting close, so we will talk soon, buddy. Take care.
When I think about Uncle Jack, I think about mustache. I think about a dip. Sorry. I think about the cabin. I think about a wonderful uncle. I think about a mostly patient boat driver when it came to the smorgasbord and tubing, but sometimes overly aggressive. I also think about this moment in Devil's Lake. He helped me. I had to pee so bad. I was probably like 8 years old, and he held my arms while the rest of my body was in the lake, and he was so calm and really talked me through it and was like this Zen spirit helping me find needed relief. And then I also think about the lad, the way he and my dad do their little gibberish talk to each other, and I can't do it, but it's hilarious, and I love Jack.
Good afternoon, Jack. Wow, what an accomplishment. 70 years old. I wouldn't have never guessed you were 70 years old. I thought you were still like 62, 63, my age. But when it comes to Jack Albert or John, whatever you want to call yourself, I think of Florence County Stop and Pop. The guy who I believe invented the Florence County Stop and Pop, no matter if it's deer, grouse, turkey. Jack leaves no stone unturned when it comes to getting his game. He's very successful at doing whatever he's doing hunting. And when it comes to Jack, I also think of his favorite pastime, drinking rum, which makes him such a crazy guy. We love you, Jack. From the Robles, I'm sure Kenny's looking down on you today, saying, wow, Jack's 70 years old. He's still pissing green. So you, congratulations on your 70th birthday, and I'm sure you're going to be around for many, many more. God bless, take care, and I look forward to some Florence County Stop and Pops more in 25.
Hey, I have so many good memories with Jack, but one of my favorites was a few years ago when we were playing games into the wee hours of the morning, because of course we were, that's what we do. And out of the blue, Jack turns to me and asks me who my godfather is. And I don't really have a good answer for that at the time. And in that moment, Jack declared himself my godfather. And that has been such a wonderful, amazing, special addition to our relationship over the past few years. And he's really embraced that role in my life. And I feel very lucky to have him as my godfather, in addition to being such a wonderful uncle who takes us up north and makes big bonfires out in the snow in the middle of the winter, and ice fishing and fireworks, and opening his home to me so many times and making me feel right at home whenever I visit. So I love you so much, Jack. I hope you have the most wonderful birthday. I wish I was there to celebrate with you guys, but I love you so much. Happy birthday.
Jack, when I think of you, I think of all the wonderful adventures we've had together. Many great hunts and just great trips out west. Every year I look forward to the week we spend together, more than you can imagine. You're a great friend, just a great guy all around, a great family man. And I want you to know how much I appreciate you. I look forward to many more epic adventures, and I hope you have a great birthday and a great year. Talk to you, bud.
When I think of Jack, I think of cornhole, great stories by the fire pit up north, epic cruises at sunset on Patton Lake, and flip-flop, 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 flip-flop. Happy birthday, Jack. I love you. Mwah.
Jack Albert. I got it ingrained right here. Jack Albert, 70 years old. Yeah, I met Jack way back in my 20s when we both worked for AT&T. Took him under my wing, and he's the salesman that he is today because of me. Jack was the only guy that could outshoot, outhunt, outfish, and outbox. So I had to hang with him. Had a lot of fun back in those years, and even though we don't get to see each other as often, it's always a good laugh or two when we're together talking about some of the old stories. But anyway, you enjoy your birthday, 70. God, that's old, but I'm not that far from it. So celebrate well with your family, and we'll do a shot and go up to Buck's Bar, because that was your favorite bar, and try to keep you out of any fights. Anyway, enjoy. Cheers.
There's about 70 things that I love about Jack, and 70 different memories that have come in my mind, but one of the big ones is that Jack was our #1 fan at Alpine Lanes, cheering on family picnic, and I credit a lot of our wins to him and his loyalty to the team. Love you, baby. Happy birthday. Mwah.
When I think of Papa Jack, I think of all of the knowledge and wisdom that you've shared with me over the short period of time that I've known you. You are so generous, so grateful, so loving, so caring. And one of the things that I absolutely love is how you provide for your family. That is something that I want to adopt and I want to do for my family. So I am grateful for that. And not to mention all of the laughs, all of the fun times that we've had at deer camp. I am so grateful for that, so blessed for that. And those are memories that I'll never forget and I will take to my grave.
What's that? Jack Albert's turning 70. Oh, be darned. Yeah. Well, God bless him and happy birthday. Well, of course I like him. He's a peach. Oh, yeah, Jack and I go way back. You know, he's my brother and one of my very best friends, right? Oh, Jack, he's always busy with projects of his own or helping someone else out with one of theirs. He's an accomplished woodworker, craftsman. I bet you he could get a job as a carpenter if he wanted to. He's a gamer, competitive spags player, frisbee golf, a fine sheep's head player, and a storyteller. Well, he's a good one to have around the campfire, let's just say that. Rugby player, then later a coach. Yeah, well, his favorite role, of course, is family man, husband, father, grandfather. But after that, his passion is for the outdoors. Yep, happy birthday to Jack Albert. He's a great American and a Northwoods buck slayer from hell.
When I think of Papa Jack, I think of a lifelong second father to me for going on 25 years now, which is crazy. I think of the dad of my best friend. I think of someone who has given Alyssa and I so much confidence and helped us to develop into strong women over these years. And I think that all started when we were young and all the time we spent with you. I think of someone who believed in us always. I think of someone who is always so generous and so willing to open the doors to anybody. I think of all of our cabin trips, and not even just the time at the cabin, but one thing that I really think about is all of our drive time we had to the cabin, and just our conversations in those drives and our deep talks always in our drive. It's never a surface level conversation with you. And just so many memories that you've given me in my childhood and like I said, really these last 25 years, and someone who I know I could still call today about anything. So thank you, Papa Jack, for all you do. We hope you have the best 70th birthday. And we can't wait to celebrate with you. And we'll see you soon.
Happy birthday, Papa Jack.
Hey, happy birthday, old timer. When I think of Jack, I think of all the memories when I was younger, teaching us how to hunt, teaching us big woods, teaching us deer drives, valuable lessons, giving me my first bow, which was very thoughtful. And I guess one of my most fond memories is when me and Marshall were about to burn down the national forest, and Jesus showed up with a steel chainsaw, Jesus being Jack, and we were able to cut down that tree. That was a tremendous thank you. So enjoy your 70th, and we'll see you in November.
Hi, Jackie. Happy birthday. Happy 70. It's a great era, trust me. I've been here for a while. So I wanted to mention a particular story from our college days when I went there to visit you and your girlfriend Lisa, and we were getting ready to go out. But before we did, we sat around and listened to some music for a while. And a great song came on, and you and I jump up and we start dancing. And we're just dancing circles around each other, and we suddenly break into the bump. And we're bumping our hips, we're bumping our backside, we're bumping the front, we're bumping high, we're bumping low, we're just like crazy, having a really good time out there. And one of our friends in the little group there suddenly yells out, hey, I thought you guys were related. Like we should tone it down a little. Anyhow, it was funny, it was fun, and those fun times are still continuing. I sent a few photos in that I want you to look at. It's a reflection of our time spent with you in the last couple of years, and it's a great time. And it's always a great time with you, and I appreciate you, I love you, and I think you've become this fantastic parent and man, and you're the essence of what anybody would want for a brother. I love you very much. Have a great day.
Happy birthday, you old son of a gun. 70? You're 70? I thought you were turning 50. I swear to God, you're not that old. There's no way you're that old yet, Jack. No way. Come on. And you have years ahead of you to blast the ever-living shit out of everything you want to yet. When I think of Jack, I think of a die-hard hunter. That son of a gun goes after anything that's legal in the whole United States, Africa, you name it. But by far, he loves whitetail hunting. And when I was a kid joining deer camp for the first time, Jack, you were there and welcomed me. And for years after, I've always thought of you as probably one of the best mentors of hunting, and especially in those woods up in Florence. And always look to hear your stories, because you have some of the best hunting stories.
A little speed round is playing 20 questions on the way up north with me and Alyssa, or having Alyssa hum and she couldn't, you know, change the notes that she was hitting. It was very like monotone humming, and just cracking up in the car on the way up north, or listening to Lisa be your best audience at any story that you told, and me being the most captive audience at any bonfire story you told up north or you tell. Another one that comes to mind is me peeking awake on the long drive to Florida in the middle of the night, and you're staying awake by occasionally turning on the overhead light, looking at the next crossword clue, turning off the light so you can like think about what the word was. Oh, and Madeline Island, when you said that your back hurt and Lisa was kind of grouchy at you, but it was like raining and we went and got a cocktail, and then the first sip of your cocktail, magically your back was feeling better and you started dancing. So many memories. Love ya. Mwah. Happy birthday.
Jack, happy birthday, old man. Thoughts on Jack? If I had to describe Jack single-handedly, by far, I think he's killed more deer in the North Woods in our group than anybody or everybody else combined. That's, I think, a fact. As far as something that I recall action-wise for Jack, I think it would come down to one word. Help! Shh. Did you guys hear that? Listen. It was nothing. Happy birthday, Jack.
Happy birthday, Jack Albert.
Hey, Jack, thanks for all the memories. Had a lot of good times with you guys ever since the kids were growing up. Love your family. You've done such a great job bringing them up. And we look forward to getting up and seeing you guys again. Let's do skiing this year.
Yes.
Ski jumping.
Ski jump. I'm not doing the jumping. We'll let you do it, Jack. You'll show us what a 70-year-old can do. Give us some hope for the future. God bless you. We love you.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, Jack. I hope you're having an awesome time, and wanted to send my love and let you know that when I think of you, I think of a fixer who can solve all my problems, whether it's a bat in my house or something much more minor. Love you so much. Thanks for all your help over these years, and talk to you soon. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jack. Hope you have a great day.
What do I think of when I think of Jack? Well, that's a pretty loaded question, I think. Over the last 35 some years of knowing Jack, he is one of those people that you look forward to seeing every time, always brings a smile to your face, is a great storyteller, and it just can take something ordinary and turn it extraordinary. Always appreciated and enjoyed the hunting stories from all over. Couldn't wait to hear the next one. Just really an awesome guy, and thankful that I've known him and got to spend the time with him that I have over the years.
When I think of Uncle Jack, I think of a genuine person, always there for you, no matter what questions you have. If you need help with something, you can ask him and he'll be there for you in a second. You won't even think about it. So that's what I love about him. Happy 70th birthday, Jack, and I hope you have a great day.
Good morning, Jack. Happy birthday. Hope you have a great one. Just wanted to compliment you on what a great father you are, what a great coach you were with me. Thank you for the times we had on the court and in the woods together. Hope there's more, at least in the woods. It's an honor and a privilege to be your friend, but it's also an honor and privilege to be a friend to the great people that you and your wife have raised. So I just wanted to take a moment and not make fun of you for getting old, but congratulate you for getting old, a privilege not bestowed on all of us. And hope you have a great day. Happy birthday, Jack.
Happy birthday. I'm Gary, Jack's next door neighbor. And when I think about Jack, I think about this moose hanging on the wall that probably wishes he could be a part of Jack's trophy collection. Another one of my finest times with Jack was walking home from Danny Haskell's. We were both pretty juiced up, so we had to walk home in the wintertime. And of course, neither one of us had a real warm jacket or anything, and kind of froze a little bit, but it was a great time. I love when Jack subs for our pool team, and I think everybody on our team will agree with me on that. So anyway, happy birthday, Jack.
When I think of Jack Albert, I think of a great dad, a great hunter, and epically long hunting stories. Great times up north, and happy birthday, Jackie.
At the head of the Albert clan is an awesome, incredible man. His wonderful life with his family and wife must be part of God's great cosmic plan. Happy birthday, Jack. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hello. On this day, I think it would be appropriate to reflect back on that time back in Eau Claire when the paths of Lisa and Jack crossed, and how incredibly lucky the Cartier family has been with the result of that chance meeting way back when. So just an amazing part of our family, and all the blessings that have come with Jack joining the Cartier clan. And happy birthday, Jack. And by the way, I think I should mention you got a little bit lucky too.
Jack's home, the big 7-0, happy birthday. When I think of Jack, I think of someone who has a great sense of humor and is one of the best storytellers of all time, and could always make me laugh growing up, and still can to this day. And also I think of flip flop. Have an awesome birthday. Love you.
Jack Attack, he got your back. Happy 70th birthday. I know him for booze cruising, deer shooting, good times up at the cabin, always good for a laugh, a story, a drink or several, and love him like crazy. Happy birthday, man.
Jackson, happy 70th. Holy cats. Who'd have thought it? When I think of Jack, I think of flip flop. Had a lot of fun over the years doing shots to cribbage and sharing hunting stories, and I don't know, it just always seems to be such a good time when you're around. Wish you the best on this momentous occasion. Probably there was a lot of people that thought that you wouldn't make it this far. So happy birthday, Jack.
Hunting was our bond, and we've traded a lot of information and stories, and I think I taught you pretty well to read thermals and play the wind and hunt downwind and everything like that. And I know you shot a lot of Boone and Crockett and Pope and Young deer, and I've listened to you in the past too, and I want to thank you that through the years that I've listened to you and played the thermals, and I'm very happy to say thank you.
Jackson 2.5 here. Just wanted to reach out and wish you a happy 70th birthday. Really happy for you. When I think of you, I think of a mentor, a teacher, someone who has opened up his home, treated me like one of his own sons, has taught me how to play sheep's head, has taught me how to hunt. All of the good things in life. You've almost been like a second father to me. So happy 70th birthday, and hope you have a good one.
Jackson, happy 70th birthday, man. Hope you guys are having a great time. When I think of Jack, I think of Packer parties, days in the woods, nights by the campfire and at the card table, sunsets on the lake, and a lot of dead deer. So from me, Sid, and Obi, happy 70th birthday. Hope you guys are having a great time.
Happy birthday, Dad. 70 years is awesome. Just wanted to say thank you for all the advice growing up, how to talk to girls and how to deal with bullies and all the other successful advice that you gave me. Also, my favorite memory with you as an adult, it's a tie between shooting my first ever buck in Wyoming. It was a buck antelope, and you videotaped it from across the prairie. That tied with our South African safari trip, pulling up on the hut, and you came out and you had shot your gemsbuck, and it was a complete surprise to me. That was by far the greatest moment of that trip. So love the memories. Love you very much. Happy 70th birthday.
Happy birthday, Jack. One of my favorite memories of you is being on the dance floor, and the first time I saw you doing the bump with Lala. I think it was when we were in Madison visiting Zach, and Joe and I had just started dating. But thank you for being such a great role model for all of your children, particularly the one that I married, because he turned out pretty amazing. And he's the best dad and husband, and I think that has a lot to do with you. So happy 70th birthday. We love you so much. Here's to many, many more. Catch you on the dance floor.
Happy 70th birthday, Papa. My favorite memory with you is grouse hunting and shooting all those birds, and I'm excited to do it this Friday. And I can't wait to use the shotgun you gave me. Love you. Happy 70th birthday, Papa. What I'm thankful for about you is when you give me the bongos and swing me on the swings. Love you.
When I think of Dad, I think of up north. I think of Florida trips. I think of hunting, fishing. I think of card games. I think of SAT. I think of someone I'm able to call anytime we need something, or could use some advice, and or be somewhere, and he would be there in a heartbeat. I love you, Dad. I love you so much. Happy 70th.
What do I love most about Jack, or what do I think of when I think of Jack? Interesting. Besides that, I love that Jack is willing to help you out, do whatever you need, whenever you ask, and it's always followed with a "as you wish."
Happy birthday, Papa. I love fishing with you. Happy birthday, Papa. Thanks for getting all the concessions with me. Whee!
What do you like that Papa gives you? And what else?
Banana seeds. Banana seeds.
When I think of my dad, I think of all the times we've shared up north hunting at the cabin. I think of 30 years of Muskego rugby and all the lives he's touched through that program. And then also all the pride me and him have shared through various construction projects at the cabin, our houses down here in Milwaukee, and just hoping that someone would walk by and say, "That looks amazing."
When I think of Jack Albert, I think of a very kind father-in-law, someone who has helped us through many of life's different seasons. Many house projects as well, too many to list. I also think of him as someone who taught me the correct way to watch TV, which is with closed captions. Happy birthday, Jack.
What do you think of when you think of Papa?
I think of going fishing and giving a fishing pole to Papa on his birthday.
Very good.
And I love going swimming with Papa and Elsie.
When I think of Jack Albert, I think of a good time and a long night with lots of laughs and lots of stories and just a little bit of Don Q. I also think of a good, solid family man who's good to his wife, a great role model for his children, and the best papa to his grandkids.
When I think of Jack, aka Dad, I think of a great competitor, awesome at pool, awesome at bags, and as a father, he would always say to me, "How'd you get so good at everything you do?" And That was really important for me. It gave me a bunch of support and confidence. And now that I'm a father, I realize just how important that is for our son. Love you, Pops.
Love you.
Love you.
Hi, Papa Bear. When I think of you, woo, baby. When I think of you, I think of my emergency contact. I think of the one person. I think of the one person I can call. It doesn't matter if it's midnight with a flat tire or 8 a.m. and I have a question about finances. I think of the man that is so many friends and family members go to for help, support, to build something, to fix something, to repair something. I think of someone who never complains, who's our biggest hype man and has the best sense of humor. If someone were to ask me the definition of a man's man, I would just put you.
How well I remember the first time we met. I shoved from behind while Jack clung to Mangan and fret. I reached through his crotch, get tighter, boys, as Jack started losing his natural poise. He reached for his balls and only found my arm, playing a sport that could stop his manly charm. Oh Lisa, what can I do? My toolbox squished with painful pressure that I'm certain I'll need a carnal refresher. What? Now, hubby, don't worry, dear. I'm happy to help your tools stay in gear. 5 children later, Lisa upheld her promise. After Joe, Nick, Zach, Mike, Alyssa, then life was a bliss. Selling windows with Don Sweeney fast asleep, Jack was forced to dive in waist deep. Tapped to coach rugby with a history of party, not skill. He turned Muskego into the king of the hill. What? Now, hubby, don't worry, dear. I'm happy to help your tools stay in gear. 5 children later, Lisa upheld her promise. After Joe, Nick, Zach, Mike, Alyssa, then life was a bliss. Phone system sales was next on the list to various businesses, including a mafia fist. Rugby gave him a career change yet again, selling pallets and wood for a rugby parent friend. What? Now, hubby, don't worry, dear. I'm happy to help your tools stay in gear. 5 children later, Lisa upheld her promise. After Joe, Nick, Zach, Mike, Alyssa, then life was a bliss. His cabin up north with wingman techs created memories which all need fact checks. A ditty about a train engineer's bride was always requested by the master hunting guide, which was then followed by Dinah's legs like Carrie Underwood, leaving many in the room stunned where they stood. A life well lived brought us this tale to hear. Please make it with rum, as I don't drink beer. Happy birthday, old boy. I'm proud to call you my friend. Hey, Jack. Fruit Bowl!